Hi, it's Clara here from the Balance Collective. I wanted to come and talk to you today a little bit around goal setting when you're working with a coach, because this has come up quite a lot when I've been speaking to people that are considering to work with me as a business coach or on their return to work or career coaching. This happens a lot in business coaching, I've noticed, and actually it came up recently when I was speaking to somebody who was looking to work with me. And the one thing that they said was, I don't want my business to be really big. I don't want my business to be growing at a particular rate. I have a set of personal circumstances as a parent, which means there are other things that are important to me. And suppose what I wanted to talk to you about today is you have to feel comfortable when you're going to work with a coach or a mentor, or even if it's just having a conversation with somebody that's more of an accountability buddy, that you're working to your version of success. Now, this comes up an awful lot with what I do. I have a sort of a top line level when I talk about work-life balance, and actually it's about getting really, really clear on what success looks like for you. There's a massive misconception in coaching generally that success equals money. And this actually came up for me many years ago when I started on my entrepreneurial journey, and somebody was saying, you're not looking big enough, you're not looking wide enough, and you're not pushing yourself enough because you should want X, Y, and Z when it comes to turnover or income. And actually, it shook me a little bit because it sort of crept into a level of self-doubt. Am I holding myself back? Is this an issue around my own self-belief and self-limiting beliefs and all those types of things? And through a process, I came to a conclusion that actually it was because I was potentially going to be working with a coach that isn't right for me. You have to sit down and decide what success is for you, and there's two things that are important for you. There's a particular word that if you find yourself saying this word, you're actually not living the goals and the success measures that you want, and that word is should. I should earn a certain amount of money. I should be working a certain amount of hours. I should be dealing with these types of clients. And the word should basically indicates that you're living your life through somebody else's expectations. And we've all been through this. We all have so many people in our lives that are really, really important. They influence us positively. They set our expectations and help lift us, but quite often what happens is we pick up their version of success and we measure ourselves against them, and we feel like we fall short. What you want to do is make sure that it's I must do this, I must do that. So for me personally, if you're interested, income from a salary perspective and a business perspective has never been my big headline measurement. There's no doubt we all need to earn money. We deserve to earn money. There's a practical thing. I've literally got a roof over my head I need to pay for. I've got small children that constantly need things. But for me, my measure of success is about a standard of life, a standard of living, availability of time, flexibility around who I work with and when I work with them and who I work with. Many of you that have met me face to face know that I've rediscovered a love of writing. Actually, this morning I spent time with somebody that I'm co-authoring a children's book with. Now that's my measures of success. If someone had told me 5 years ago I'd actually be working on a children's book and working on a book about baby loss and baby bereavement with a wonderful support team behind me, I would have said, well, but I'm not a writer, I'm not an author. So that's my measures of success. So what I want to say to you now is take some time, take a pause. And the minute the word should creeps into your internal monologue, your vocabulary around goals, actually decide, am I working for my goals and my success measures or for somebody else? And it's for somebody else, stop. Take some time to decide on what measurements of success are for you. And there's so many things around us that have that. As I say, it can be time. It can be money and income. It can be experiences. It can be opportunity. And actually you may find that you do have financial goals that are your measurements of success, but they're just not feasible for you now because of what you want in the future. So actually, how are you going to get there? How will it be enough for you for the other things that you need around you? At the end of the day, a lot of us have to trust our gut when it comes to success measures and just be very, very focused on the actions you need to take to enable to have that in your life. So that's my little 5-minute chat with you today, a little bit of a pep talk really, just to let you know the minute the word should creeps into your vocabulary, you're not actually fulfilling the goals that you want to fulfill, they're likely to be somebody else's, and life's too short to live your life by somebody else's expectations. So there we go. I'd love to know what you think about this. What are your number one measures of success when it comes to business or life? And I will speak to you really soon. See you later. Bye.